Hello, hello, my fellow fire signs. Welcome to your guys' monthly crystal tarot reading. Sorry, not tarot. Your crystal oracle card reading. As you guys know, that this is going to be a general reading, so it will not resonate with everybody. But also be mindful that because this is a collective reading, I will also be picking up on all energies around you, including family, friends, or even enemies. At this time, I'm only doing select extended readings. If I've chosen your sign, which we are doing the fire signs today, if I've chosen your sign to do an extension, it will be I will leave my email link down below. Basically, how I will be doing the extended readings is you email me requesting for the purchase, which will be no more than $8 for the extended reading, which is 30 minutes of extra footage for each sign. And basically, once you make the purchase, I will send you a Google Drive link, private Google Drive link, to where you can have the footage. You can download the footage. It is yours to keep. All information will be disclosed upon purchase, of course. And then one last thing, my fellow fire signs, I do ask that if any ads do play, please watch them through. It is like a donation from you guys to my, my business. As well, if you like my content, make sure to hit that like button, along with the subscribe button if you wish to see more of my content. And let's go and get right into it. Let's go and figure out who we're going to be doing first. Let's go and do Aries first. I'm being called for Aries. So, as you guys know, with this reading, I'm going to go ahead and pull some of these cards first. The Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle deck. It comes with 50 cards. I'm with a love-hate relationship with this deck just because I feel like it does not include all of the crystals. Like, some crystals are really hard to find. I remember there was one, I think it was like Eye of the Storm. It was so difficult to find that crystal. And I just feel like if you're gonna have like a crystal like book, I feel like it would have to be like crystals that you can actually find more commonly, I feel. But nevertheless, we will be using that deck today. I will also be leaving my Amazon wishlist link down below as well if you'd like to help out and buy some tarot decks or oracle cards for the channel. It will definitely, I could maybe do something like a free reading maybe, I'm not sure. So, Aries. Starts at 2:30. I'm just going to mark it at 3. Okay. So, Aries. Now, with oracle cards, I normally do not take them in a reverse position just because, I don't know. I just really don't really take oracle cards in a reverse position, but I will take them as resonates. Any messages for Aries? Any messages of wisdom, healing from spirit? What is Aries going through right now? I think that Mercury retrograde is about to happen, actually. So, any messages for Aries or cross watchers for Aries? Any messages for Aries? Sorry, I should probably get in frame. Any messages for Aries? I may have to just go ahead and pull a card. Any messages for Aries? I'm being called to pull this card. Okay, love this one. It is, I actually don't know how to pronounce it, but I actually literally have it. Ooh, I think it's right here. Yes, it is right there. I have that stone. I know that stone is for like healing of past trauma, healing love connections, Aries. Any messages for Aries? Any messages for Aries? Oh, so we have Bloodstone. Oh, honestly, this crystal is so freaking beautiful. Bloodstone. Let's go and pull one more, Aries. Any messages for Aries? And then we have here the Rainbow Manatite. Also a very, very beautiful stone. I'm going to be putting these two back in reverse just because I would like to see how they resonate. Okay. So, if you guys do not know, the Wisdom Oracle card deck comes with a book. So I will be reading what these crystals mean directly from the book. So now let's go to the first one, 45. 45. Okay, we're almost there. 45. The Heart... I actually don't know how to pronounce that. The Heart Reviver. This crystal... I'm so sorry. I really just do not know how to pronounce this name. Teaches the heart to assimilate painful feelings without shutting down, dissolving denial, and identifying ongoing detrimental patterns. It offers compassionate love and forgiveness. You face the truth with loving awareness. Self-understanding. Deep down, you feel alienated, unloved, and appreciated. A history of sexual or emotional abuse creates disease. Or you may have misused or fear your sexual power in the past. You may be repressing something you do not want to face. Irrational fears and paranoia and unacceptable emotions need to be acknowledged and transformed. Divination, time for change of viewpoint. Begin to seek the gifts of your experiences rather than seeing the negative effects. Check out whether you were taught as a childhood is still relevant to the person you are today. So for some of you guys, like it said, there could be past sexual trauma. I'm not really picking up a lot of that. I am picking up, though, that basically you go through a lot of, past trauma areas, and something that Spirit is wanting to awaken you to is that these traumas in the past have made you who you are today. And if they didn't happen to you, you would not be as strong of a person as you are today. I definitely would say maybe seek out the help of a counselor, possibly. Let's go to number 11, Bloodstone. Okay. Perseverance. Bloodstone has always had a powerful connection with maintaining vitality, regulating menstruation, and structuring blood loss, as well as purifying the kidneys. Self-understanding. You are a magical being, and oh my goodness, this book, not only is it gives you a lot of information, you guys, it literally stretches your vocabulary. An amalgam of your individuality, your family, and your environment. Let go of the past. Look closely to your ancestral line. Release toxic patterns subconsciously ruining your life. Break away and be strong. You may be unnecessarily aggressive or defensive. Acknowledge mistakes and let inner disharmonies be transmuted. A message that's really vibing right now, Aries, is that possibly a family member or somebody really close to you may have been sexually assaulted, may have had some sort of issue, and as much as I don't think that it was their fault, I think maybe their issues, their trauma has kind of seeped into your DNA in a way, and it's kind of really affected you negatively. Detoxification and chaos precede transmutation. Perseverance is needed. Locked doors open, obstacles are swept away, and romance blossoms. Preserve your good reputation. Recognize your enemies and keep them close. Do not be deceived. A farewell is called. Mourn appropriately and let go. You are a spiritual warrior. Be assertive. For some of you, I'm also getting a message that you could have been a victim of a sexual assault, and I feel like it's kind of impeding you from being able to go after somebody or allowing a soulmate into your life because of this trauma. Every time somebody comes into your life, it's almost like reliving this trauma. This trauma is always just brought up. Is what I'm getting for some of you. Okay, so let's go to number 22, Rainbow Maitite. 22. Oh wow, the book just opened to it. Okay. Iridescent rainbow maitite brings this world and the rest of creation. It heals unconditionally and assists the shift to a new level of consciousness. Self-understanding. You are a leader. When you raise your vibrations, the whole benefits. Which is true, Aries, if you are unaware. It's like a collective thing. If you heal, the collective heals. your healing will inevitably affect others. It's like a domino effect. Release or de-energize old patterns and toxic dress from your etheric body. This crystal will insist in doing that. Go within and find your rainbow, your treasure house. Raise your consciousness to build new supportive structures at every level. Recognize how your soul is maneuvering you onto a true pathway. Apparently, detrimental situations offer soul gifts. Like I said earlier, I feel like some of you guys are focusing too much on a negative and how something has affected you. If this hadn't happened, or whatever had happened did not happen, you would not be who you are today. Always speak true, no matter what the cost is, but be tactful. You have nurturing, healing abilities. Focus it wisely. Healing insight. Letting go attunes you to the realm of infinite possibilities. Well, I do just want to mention again, I want to clarify that I think that I would recommend that if anything has happened to you in the past, I would definitely recommend counseling. But we're going to move on. So, now, of course, the second half of this reading, you guys, Aries, I will be pulling some angel messages oracle cards to further kind of get some advice, to further the understanding of this reading, to pick up some other messages as well. Any messages for Aries? Any messages for Aries? Any messages for Aries? Fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. I feel like Spirit is with you right now. I feel like this has to do with something that maybe you haven't spoken up about, or you have just not really talked a lot about, or maybe because you have not talked about it, that's what's impeding you, because everybody around you doesn't really know, or, you know, I'm not saying that this has recently happened, but I'm saying, like, you know, you just don't really talk about it a lot, and, you know, you go through life trying to act like nothing happened, that you were just fine, and I feel like you're being called to speak up. You are a healer. You can take your story, you can take your trauma, Aries, and help heal others. We have here Angel of Strength, Leo energy, more fire. It's safe to let down your guard, is what I'm being told. I feel like, I don't know, I'm getting the message that, like, for some of you guys just don't trust wanting to tell people what has happened to you, or trust telling somebody specifically your traumas, and for some reason it's because you don't trust somebody, or you have this gut feeling not to trust somebody, and for some reason I'm being told that it's okay, you can talk about it. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel, along with patience. The second chakra is your sacral chakra. Now, it's really interesting that this one came out, just because being the fact that the sexual trauma has come up multiple times in this reading, this has something to do with the genitals, the male and female genital area. And patience came out at the same time. So I feel as if some of you guys, this could have just recently happened, but either way, it's going to take time to heal, and you have to understand that. I feel like for some of you guys, the frustration is coming from the idea of, why am I not okay right now? And the truth is that it's going to take a long time, especially if you're holding on to this pain, not talking about it, you know, doing however you're doing. It's going to take a lot more time than, you know, somebody else. Everybody heals differently. Everybody takes their own time, is what I'm also being told to tell you. Is that, like, I feel like you're kind of, you've been told, like, oh, just give it a few months or give it a year and you'll be fine. It will be the past. And that's not true. Aries, you are a specific person. You are not a, you know, you're not like an everyday case. You are a special person, and we all heal differently. We all take our own time differently. You know, they say that Queen Victoria, when she lost her Prince Albert, she mourned for the rest of her life. So everybody just mourns differently. Everybody goes through that pain differently. Let's go and pull some more cards, Aries. We have here the Thinking Woman, and it came in reverse. So I feel like this is just like eating you up alive. You're not communicating it, and it's just like it's eating you alive. It's eating at your soul. Envy, endure to spirit. I feel like there's gonna come a time, because of course she's dressed in all black. You know, she's really upset. I see almost as if like you're opening this window, and it's like this beautiful ray of sunshine. The door to spirit is opening. There's gonna come a day where you are going to open up, Aries, and you have to realize that that day will come for you when it is meant to come. And to not really push yourself too much. Don't push yourself just because everybody else is telling you that you should. You know, take your time. It's your story. It's your trauma. And take as much time as you need. I think I'm going to go and end it right there, Aries. I do hope that you guys enjoyed. Sorry. Oh my goodness. I literally was about to end. Literally. I feel like this is what it is. You know, your heart chakra is closed up, Aries, which is allowing other suitors that are coming in, these caring connections, doesn't have to be like love, just these caring connections that are coming in, to not really have a stable foundation. Because you're just not, you're not opening up, you're not healing, which literally contradicts what I just said. I mean, I don't know. Healing is also letting people in. Letting people in is an act of healing, Aries. So it's like, I feel like you are going to get this urge of healing soon, if not already. But it's like, just to let you know, there are people who do care about you. And they are here for you. But you have to be the one to open up. Your heart chakra is the chakra that's closed. So with that being said, Aries, I'm going to go and end it right there. If you guys did resonate with this video, make sure to hit that like button and along with the subscribe button if you wish to see more of my content. If you want a private reading or the extension, I will leave my email link down below. Same thing like I said at the very beginning, Aries. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye, Aries. Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your Crystal Oracle card reading. Let's go ahead and just jump right into it. Remember that this is a general reading, so it will not resonate with everybody, but also be mindful that because this is a collective reading, I will also be picking up on energies around you, including family, friends, or even your enemies, Sagittarius. At this time, I'm only going to be doing extended readings, so if I've chosen your sign to do so, I will leave my email to where you can request the extended reading down below. For a set price. All information will be disclosed at purchase. And one last thing, I do ask that if any ads do play, you please watch them through. It is my source of income and is like a donation from you guys to me. And if you like my content at the end of your guys' session, make sure that like button as well as the subscribe button if you wish to see more of my content. Now let's getting right into it. Sagittarius. So of course, I'm going to be using the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle deck by Judy Hall. The cards look a little something like this. Let's go ahead and shuffle and get started for you, Sagittarius. We have, I feel like I'm getting a very like love energy right now. Like a very romantic, very sensual, maybe even sexual, who knows, kind of energy from Sagittarius right now, I feel. The color pink is definitely really standing out. That's why I'm kind of suggesting that that's probably, you know, what's going on. Okay. Any messages for Sagittarius? Any messages for Sagittarius? Too many cards. I'm going to put them back in. Any messages for Sagittarius? Any messages for Sagittarius? Any messages for Sagittarius? Wisdom, advice. Oh. Again. Oh. So this card, like I said, we have Rose Quartz. That did come out earlier. I'm going to go ahead and pull Maliantite, and it did come in reverse, but as you guys know, I do not really take oracle cards in reverse. So, but I will take them as they resonate. I know that this card, and the reason why it definitely stands out to me, is because the shape, I believe it kind of represents like the feminine body, embracing your curves, I think. And then we have the Rose Quartz. I think that Sagittarius, maybe the loving energy is just self-love, is what I'm picking up on. Maybe you're just taking this time to really take care of yourself. I'm hearing exercising. Maybe some of you guys are starting a new exercise routine. Any messages for Sagittarius? Oh. Again, way too many cards. We're gonna go ahead and pull turquoise. Turquoise, I actually don't know what the meaning of turquoise really is, but I do know a little fact that the majority of turquoise jewelry on this earth is actually fake. I think that the number was like 80% of like turquoise jewelry is actually fake turquoise. And the reason why is because, one, turquoise is so expensive. The reason also being is because, you know, turquoise has been mostly used up. Like back then it was used for paint, it was used for other jewelry, really a lot of things. Mukatite jasper. So we're gonna go ahead and call it good. So yeah, that was pretty interesting to find out. I have this necklace, but it makes me believe that it could be fake turquoise just because of that number. It's really high, like 80% is only real, which is really crazy to me. So if you guys do not know, the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle deck by Judy Hall comes with a book that basically tells us what these, what these crystals mean. So let's go ahead and figure out. So of course we all know what rose quartz is, but we're still gonna read her. Okay, rose quartz for unconditional love. Rose quartz is full of unconditional love and infinite peace. It draws loving relationships to you and heals past emotional traumas or provides support during a crisis. Ooh, you know what it could be actually interesting is because I'm getting an image that some of you guys could be like terminally ill. Like cancer, almost like growth is what I'm getting. Self-understanding, you are a beautiful soul who has infinite peace deep within and enormous empathy. Relationships are where you learn soul lessons, heal heartbreak or abuse, and dissolve toxic emotions and pain that will prevent you from giving or receiving love. You have power to love unconditionally and to support others. Forgive yourself, love and beauty approach. Loneliness is at the end. Emotional blockage dissolves. Do not accept blame. Recognize that unconditional love and friendship draw exactly the right people to you. Once you love yourself, you can give and receive love from others. Support is available in a crisis. It's actually quite interesting that it's specifically talking about like a crisis because we're in the middle of a pandemic. I'm getting like a lot like hospitals are kind of like closed right now because like they have to like provide more care to like COVID patients. Healing inside. Unconditional love is the greatest gift you can give yourself or another. Timing, Taurus and Libra. We are in Libra season right now. So self-love. I feel like you definitely are practicing self-love, Sagittarius. And medium to high depending on clarity. So I feel like some of you guys really should work on your heart chakra and your crown chakra and your third eye chakra, because there's something I feel like you're not seeing, or something I feel like is blocking you from being able to love yourself. It could be a toxic person in your environment. It could be really anything. Past traumas. Let's go to read number 40. Menialite. It's a really odd shape, which is actually, it's just beautiful. Number 40. Okay. The wise feminine has a profound connection with Earth. The wise feminine and priestess power. It makes rites of passage through womanhood to wisdom, self-understanding. You are an immortal soul who is an embodiment of the wise feminine. Express this through your body and actions. Go deep into yourself to find your connection to Mother Earth. Sit in her womb of healing. In meditation, you heal your soul, put aside fear, and remember that transitioning are necessary prerequisites for growth. Honor your sacred sexuality. Make rites of passage joyfully. Experience a period of gestation. To move would not be beneficial now. Nurture yourself and bide your time. Withdraw into your inner world to accept necessary change. Make your soul whole and find power allies. You know when it's time for a rebirth. You have timing, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Wow, this is really interesting because, like I said earlier, it's almost like I'm feeling like you're going to be loving yourself. But for some of you guys, it could also be like loving yourself through sex is what I'm kind of getting. And, you know, not to get like weird here, but it's almost like I'm getting kind of like maybe through like self-masturbation. That's a quite interesting thing that is coming through. Just like loving yourself. I feel like there's something in your environment that has made you insecure, that has made you feel very uncomfortable with your feminine side. And I feel like this is just basic confirmation that you're going to be stepping into this feminine energy of just like this, like loving your curves, finding yourself attractive kind of energy. We have 39 turquoise. Oh, you guys, they are like right across from each other. True riches. A copper-based stone attracting good fortune since antiquity. Turquoise was popular for protective amulets sacred to Hathor, Venus, and the Buddha. It linked earth and the sky, made a potent love charm. Self-understanding. Your pathway is one of self-realization. Qualities you cultivate now drive your spiritual evolution forward. Draw on your karmic wisdom and past life skills. Release vows that no longer serve you, and speak what used to be the unspeakable. Watch your health and avoid polluted environments. Bright success and happiness is coming to you. Fortune favors you. You navigate the way forward in sure-footed confidence. But watch your personal safety and deal with problems immediately. Good friends accompany you. You are the spotlight and others are going to rely on you. Your true riches lie not in the bank, but in your heart. What I'm also getting is, for like, because the divine feminine is somebody who gives out this unconditional love. For some of you guys, you may have, I'm getting like postpartum depression, possibly, or just depression that's kind of made it to where you kind of, your heart chakra is really unable to express its love, unable to express to those around you that you love them. And by loving yourself, you're going to be moving into this energy of giving love to those around you and really expressing that a lot more. Timing, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Pisces. It's really interesting because it's like inner riches. It's almost like, because this describes as like the inner heart. just being able to like give out to your soul's desire, being able to just pour love into everybody is what I'm getting for you. There was another thing that kind of definitely was interesting that it said something of release vows that no longer serve you and speak what used to be the unspeakable. So some of you guys may be in a marriage that may be making you very unhappy. Some of you guys could be in an environment that's not making you happy. Or this could be just a contract with yourself. You're not happy with yourself, which in turn is making your environment not really like a good place for you. And so just learning to love yourself, for sure, is what I'm getting. So let's go to number 3, Monkite Jasper. It's interesting because learning about Jasper comes in so many different, like, types. You know, we have, like, Bumblebee Jasper, White Jasper, graphic, smoky quartz Jasper. Like, there's so many. Okay, so anyways, the Dream Time. Moonkite Jasper balances inner and outer experiences. It encourages versatility and openness to new experiences, helping you choose the right path. Self-understanding. A powerful being, you have roots that go far back into the past. What you dreamed, you created. Reap rewards and rectify imbalances. Turn failure into learning experiences and start again. Remember to offer friendship to assist others who tend on the same path. Your instinctive wisdom inspires them. So what I'm getting is that maybe for some of you guys, you should join like a support group. If it's like a body image issue, if it's a failing marriage, if it's depression, joining a support group, getting around those who suffer with you will help you better understand yourself. Because when you're around other people, we're able to be a little bit more objective than we are to ourselves. So maybe that's what it's talking about with the clear mind. I think that the turquoise was providing the clear mind, is that you're not necessarily being objective about the situation. So to seek advice, to seek guidance from others around you. Check your diet, put your skills to use vigorously. Adventurous times lie ahead. Worry not. You are protected against deceit and enemies. Recognize your strengths. Stay positive and pragmatic. Reject unrealistic ideas. Avoid pride and despair. You have stamina. Wait patiently. If 2 courses of action are open, go for the straightforward one. A professional challenge, such as a job interview or presentation, is successful at this time. Maybe for some of you guys are insecure about moving into this new job. You don't feel like you're ready. You don't feel like you are, you have the skill set. Maybe you don't feel as if you have what it takes to do this job. And basically, I think that Spirit is telling you is like, no, you are going to be going through this transition where anything will be possible for you, Sagittarius, at this time. Timing is Leo. So for sure, it's going to be giving you, I'm giving that you are just going to be working on your self-confidence. You're going to be working on, just really like self-indulgence, Sagittarius, which is not a bad thing. I definitely, at the very beginning, when I saw this, the Menelite, I almost felt like getting a massage. Like, I see, like, the imagery is, like, getting, like, a really nice back massage, which is something, of course, not a lot of people often do, because it, one, you know, takes time, it takes money, but I see you doing it, Sagittarius. Okay. So those are the Crystal Oracle cards. So now, let's go ahead and pull, of course, the Angel Oracle cards to get more background information on this and any advice. I'm definitely being called to point out to you that you guys may also benefit from this crystal right here. It's called, what is it called? It's this crystal right here. It's rhodescronite. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but basically this definitely helps with a lot of inner self-healing. So definitely being called to kind of tell you guys that. Anyways, okay. Any messages for Sagittarius at this time? I think it's about time that I get a new Oracle deck. Any messages at this time for Sagittarius? Any messages at this time for Sagittarius? Oh, okay. So, we have here adjacent possibilities. I see what I'm getting from this message is that you, Sagittarius, you're going to be having a lot of opportunities, whether it be for self-love, whether it be for job, whether it be for opportunities to escape, is kind of what I'm feeling. Any messages for Sagittarius? Okay. Any messages for Sagittarius? So we have here Magician and the Mirror. Being able to look at yourself, you know what was really funny is that when I had both these two cards pulled first, I saw a woman looking at herself in a mirror and telling herself that I love you, you are beautiful, is kind of what I saw. We have here the Thinking Woman. It did come in reverse though, so I'm kind of being told, because here we have also Persuasion, I'm kind of being told, stop overthinking your body, stop overthinking the situation, stop over analyzing your despair, and just be appreciative. You are the divine feminine. Be appreciative of your body, be appreciative of your family, be appreciative of the people that are there for you, that show you love every day. I don't know, what I feel is that somebody's got you really thinking, like, you're really insecure. I really truly think it's a lot about your body, your home environment, because, like, your body could also be considered spiritually your like, home environment, you know? Any messages for Sagittarius? Like 10 cards came out. Any messages for Sagittarius? So we have here action and indecision. Indecision came in reverse. Completely opposite of each other. So I feel like for some of you guys, when I was picking up on the job offer or the leaving somebody offer, or, you know, like leaving a bad marriage, you're gonna have victory in the outcome. It's just, you gotta stop overthinking it. That, because you can make it. We have victory as the outcome, of course. That was the next card. Any messages for Sagittarius? A woman holding a coin. This could be like a financial situation. You're moving towards a better opportunity for finances. You're moving for a better opportunity to provide to yourself or to provide for those around you, is what I'm getting. Okay, Sagittarius, I think I'm going to go and end it right there. I want to thank you so much for watching my video. Remember that if you do want to request a private reading or the extension, if I do end up doing the extension, I'll leave all that information linked down below. And if you liked today's video, make sure to hit that like button as well with the subscribe button if you wish to see more of my content. And hopefully I see you guys next time. Bye, Sagittarius. Hello, fellow Leos. Welcome to your guys' general oracle monthly tarot reading. Just a quick reminder that this is a general reading. It will not resonate with everybody, but also be mindful that because this is a collective reading, I will be picking up on energies around you, such as family, friends, or even your enemies. At this time, I'm only doing selected extended readings. If I've chosen your sign to do a extended, I will link all the information down below and the set price, along with all the information disclosed at purchase. And one last thing before I do get started, please, I do ask that if any ads do play through this video, you please watch them. It is a source of income for me, as well as a donation from you. And if you like my content, be sure to hit that like button, as long as the subscribe button if you want to see more of my content. And let's go ahead and get right into it. So, of course, like I said, this is your general crystal oracle reading. I will be using the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle deck. And then, of course, after that, after pulling 4 of those cards and reading off the crystals, I will be drawing some angel messages oracle cards. Now, okay, so any messages for Leo? Oh, so the first one that we have is, I do not know how to pronounce this, rhodesite. It looks like it might be an earthy one. So like a grounding, I feel, Leo. Any messages for Leo? Ooh. Okay, so we have here Tiger's Eye, which is kind of interesting because, of course, Leo is like, you know, the cat. So it's kind of like, it's funny that the Tiger's Eye came out. We have here Labradorite. And we have Blue Lace Agate. Lots of blue. I love these 3. They're like so beautiful. So just, I don't know, just to be interesting, this is what Tiger's Eye looks like. It kind of, I don't know, it's like really pretty. And then I do have Blue Lace Agate. I have a, you know, a stone, and I also have a dragon because I was born near the dragon. So that's why I kind of got that one. And then I do have this one too. I have, here it is right here. Actually, wait. This is actually Sodalite. Never mind, that's not Labradorite. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into the reading for the cards. So 43 rhodesite. This oracle deck, you guys, really does challenge your vocabulary. So sorry if I'm mispronouncing these crystals. So, Mighty Power. Zingy rhodesite is excellent for removing blockages and adding vitality to the physical body. It cleanses, activates, and powers up all the chakras and harmonizes the etheric bodies. This crystal energizes and flows of Kundalini energy and all the cells and space between. Karmic imprints from your past lives or emotional wounds from earlier in your present life may be creating a state of psychosomatic disease. Your own negative or compulsive thought pattern also may play a part, as can those of other people directed towards you. Check out the harmony or lack of it in your environment. Earth energies may be disrupting your well-being. The ground around your workplace and your home may need healing and stabilizing by planting suitable crystals in the earth. Healing insight. Living in a healthy, stable environment creates a stable physical body. Soul path, timing in autumn. So definitely a Leo card if you ask me. So next, Tiger's Eye. Tiger's Eye is number 9. And then we have Blue Lace Agate right across from that. So I'll read both. Tiger's Eye, empowerment. Tiger's Eye symbolizes prosperity, encourages the right use of power. It balances your needs with those of others, finding solutions. Self-understanding. A child of the sun and earth with untold powers. You make your own fate. Assert yourself wisely. Bring hidden talents to the fore and accept your imperfections. There is a tendency towards obsessiveness or becoming spaced out. Ground yourself. Explore your past lives to discover causes of these traits. Deal sensibly with day-to-day reality and face challenging boldly. It's quite interesting because it said a child of the sun and earth with untold powers. Definitely Leo energy, because Leo is ruled by the sun, of course. Unlock your creativity, find prosperity and lasting success. Long journeys and celebrations lie ahead. Your personal power, confidence, and energy are high. Use them wisely. Commit to goals. Distinguish between wishful thinking and what you really need. Assess friends to gain their heart's desire. Past lives throw lights onto current situations. It's interesting because it says, distinguish between wishful thinking and what you really need. So Leo, you might kind of be in the sense of kind of trying to gain something that you feel like you really want, but you truly just don't need at this time. It doesn't mean that you're not going to get it, but it just means that right now is not really the right time for you, or it just was not meant to be yours to begin with. Now, blue lace agate, which is this one, of course. Self-expressions. Blue lace agate connects spirit with intellect, highlighting integrity. It enhances the ability to communicate effectively with what is on your mind and your heart. Self-understanding. Attune to your inner being to express the fullness of who you are. Be confident when speaking in public as you have much to share. You may have been silenced in the past. Repressing thoughts and feelings causes throat problems, so speak your mind gently, honestly, and clearly. You have the gift of serenity. Use it wisely. Speak your heartfelt truth with integrity and confidence. Do not fear of being judged. Expect news shortly and keep lines of communication open. Events unfold slowly. Return to basics and start again if necessary. Focus your mind and open your intuition. Your life will be long and happy. Accept your sensitive side. I feel like that's a very common thing with Leo and any fire sign really, is that you guys are so assertive, you guys are so bold, you guys are so moving on to the next and just plummeting forward that you guys don't really take the time to really look at your shadow side. You don't really take the time to distinguish your emotions. You guys try to ignore it. And I feel like you're going to be going through the next couple months, I feel, especially with the transits in the sky, really going into a low, Leo. And I feel like it's going to be because Spirit is trying to force you to look at the side that you don't really necessarily like about yourself and accepting that side of you. Express yourself fully, release neck and shoulder tension, thyroid deficiencies, and throat or lymphatic infections. Interesting. Okay. So now let's go to read number 20, Labradorite. Okay, Labradorite. The mind's eye. Labradorite raises your consciousness to connect to mythical dimensions and have highest protective energies. It strengthens your faith in yourself and aids intuitive guidance. You are an intuitive being with the gift of foresight. Keep yourself grounded. The veil between the worlds are thin. You could easily confuse yourself with imagining things. Aim for clearer insights. Hold on to common sense. It is your most effective tool in assessing intuitions and acting on those that are valid. Beware psychic vampires. Ensure that you do not have any leaky auras. Your face is temporarily set back, but a sudden reversal of fortune is possible. Be careful what you wish for, it may come true. Raise your consciousness to the highest level. Labradorite indicates capricious love. Okay, Leo, so now that we are done, I feel like really weird talking, like saying, okay, Leo. I feel like I'm talking to like a Leo. So anyways, okay. So now that we have pulled and gone over all the Crystal Oracle cards, I'm going to go ahead and pull those up. And we're going to go ahead and pull some Angel Oracle cards. This is just to further give some advice and set kind of, intentions on what these like crystals are really meant to be for. Okay, so any messages for Leo? Any messages of wisdom, healing, guidance for Leo? Any messages of healing, guidance, or wisdom? So I feel like, Leo, you're definitely not in the kind of mindset, or you're not really in your energy. I'm getting like that you're, of course, your environment isn't really healthy for you. The people that you surround yourself, like, and I don't really think it's like your environment. I think it could also just be you. Of course, like, the backstory is like there's like trauma, there's issues, and then with the tiger's eye, looking yourself in the mirror, really analyzing yourself and analyzing all your traumas. We have Goddess of the Moon. This could have something to do with the new moon. Not new moon, the full moon in Aries that we're about to have. I think in like literally like 3 days, I think. Any messages for Leo? The new moon in Aries, and I think that there's some other stuff going on in astrologically, are going to really affect your emotions. Oh, I think it's a full moon in Pisces, actually. I think that the moon is in Aries today. I think it's a full moon in Pisces. We have all tied up, releasing self-inflicted boundaries, opening up, I feel is what it stands for you, Leo. Self-inflicted boundaries. I feel like there's been past events in your life. There's been people that have shown you like to not open up, or you just have not, you've tied yourself down in a way because you just don't really want to look at those issues. And I feel like with it coming in reverse, it's basically just standing for like removing those self-inflicted boundaries. We have here Healer of Ages. We also have the Sun card, which is, of course, the first house of Leo. Healer of Ages. I'm kind of seeing, like, Jesus vibes. So I'm kind of getting, like, maybe attending a church or being connected more with spirit. It's almost like the sun is coming from the heart chakra. Leo, I believe, is known, like, they can be really loving. The lion can be so loving. And I feel like that's just kind of stands for, like, letting the Leo energy take over your heart. We have Broken Heart in reverse. I kind of feel like I am right with the whole, like, the healing your heart. And then we have Anxiety, releasing past traumas, broken hearts, releasing anxiety, worries, fears. Any messages for Leo? Any messages for Leo? What time are we at? Any messages for Leo? So we have here the third chakra, Archangel Shammel. Let me go look at my chart real fast. So the third chakra is the goodness, what was it called again? It's the solar plexus. So confidence. It's almost really interesting because the way that he's standing in this kind of like, I'm so confident. And it's really interesting because the Leo is also the sun. It's almost like he's holding the sun. This is like a Leo card standing in this like stance of like really like confident within themselves. Very connected to their higher self. Any last messages for Leo? We have attachment, and normally I take this card as like releasing like toxic connections, releasing toxic past energies, which I think is, of course, really called for in this situation. But I'm kind of being pulled towards this mask, pulling off this mask, Leo, that you've created for yourself, releasing these ties. These ties are like a mask, and pulling it off and letting it go, which is really weird because we also have here like she's chained. Maybe that's kind of like spirit forcing you like, you're going to stay right here and you're going to face your fears. You're going to, you're going to, like, I feel like the only way I think that Spirit would actually do something like that, really, is if you have just gone for so long without doing what Spirit has really wanted you or tried to guide you to do. So now they're kind of, like, forcing you to really, like, look at yourself in the mirror, to really, like, just really start healing yourself, facing what you have to face with yourself, your past, your future, your current energy, Leo. And with that being said, I'm going to go and end it off on that note. I hope that you guys I hope that you guys did like this video. If you guys did, make sure that like button as well as the subscribe button if you wish to see more of my content. And definitely leave some comments below. I'd love to get talking to some of you guys. And if you guys are Sagittarius and Aries following in from Leo and you guys have stayed the entire video, I want to give an extra special thank you because not everybody does that. Yeah, definitely, like, you know, I will leave some private reading information along with extended reading information, all linked down below, as well with my social media links. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye, Leo.